Welcome back to Satisfactory. Have I told you how much I love being able to say that? Okay, on the right here, I'm going to start putting together these little lists so we can know what we need to do. And you can follow along with my mindset. Though if you can start to follow me in my mind, then we both have something to be concerned about. First off, we need to do hole shopping. We want to build some local concrete, a small replate factory. Then we're going to leave it to underclocked wood. That makes sense to me as well. And then it's 2 to 12. Yep, I'm with that as well. And then we'll do the decor later. But I just want to have just enough of a biomass factory where we can have everything that we need, but not so big that we depend on it. I want to try to get to coal a little quicker than normal than I normally do. So hole shopping. Oh, dark mode. Nice. And I think wall outlets. That's all our...
As Fixit amply demonstrates, you can never have too much management.
Uh-huh. All right, whole shopping is done. What should I do? Should I edit my to-do list and put a little X next to it? Uh-oh. There we go. All right, local concrete. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, there's one thing I do need to do. Let me put a builder, because, you know, last episode, I made the horrendous mistake of trying to explore, and that resulted in us losing our inventory. We're short a bunch of screws. How's that possible? Let me make another chainsaw real quick. I'd like to be able to say you can never have too many chainsaws, but you need exactly one chainsaw. I should have paid more attention so I would know exactly how many screws I need. 160. It's so nice having the blade runners. That was my main mistake. I tried to explore before I got the blade runners. Just gonna put that on. Lessons learned. All right. Crank out the chainsaw here. And then technically, some of this stuff is way too high end for us. We know we're not going to use most of this stuff. That was the advantage of exploring, is that we did find some interesting items way outside our league. I might want to do some overclocking. Oh yeah, and we also have this hard drive. Hard drive. Bolted plates. As opposed to what? This is going to make you use a lot of screws. So it's just a faster method. That's not good. It's just a faster method, or we could add screws to the list. These aren't really jumping out at me. A bolted frame. Everybody wants me to use screws. You know what? I've spent so many playthroughs totally avoiding screws that I think it could be fun to add screws back into the game. So quiet. Let's see. And where are... Yeah, let's drop this off. We'll keep those in case we need to do a little overclocking. I guess that means that our power supply on this side of the world let us down somehow. Which it shouldn't, because we should have... Woo! Well, I didn't make it. Luckily, there's not a lot of platforming in this game. We should have what we need. But apparently we don't. You know what? Did I drop all of that off? All right. Local concrete. So we have our reflecting pool. Obviously, it's not... Or, sorry, reflection pool. Not done yet. Partially because we didn't generate enough concrete. And also because I forgot to pick up some concrete from our concrete factory. Should have done that. We'll do that in a second. Are you going to bother me? Or... Okay, now let's see if we can slide this miner in here. Like so, and generally we'll have to figure out how we're going to deal with this in the future. But for right now, minimal spaghetti. You know what? I think I'm going to put this back down here just when it comes time It's a little bit out of the way. That might make this belt a little better for us. What kind of numbers are we looking at here? 120 per minute. Oh yeah, we don't have to smelt these. Oops. Let's just lift you up, turn you right in. $45 per minute. So I could probably put in what? At 120, 45. 2 would be 90. 3 would be too many. I think 2 is enough. It doesn't like me going quite that deep with it. Then I think 1 temporary biomass burner right here should be more than enough. Okay, done. It would be kind of smart for us to put in some and I said last episode we were going to go 1 level higher here. We're skipping around a little bit. Just want to get the basics of this put in place. You know, the only reason why I would want that temporary reinforced plate is because we are going to have lots of reinforced plate. But, okay, yeah, that's a halfway decent amount of concrete. That's good. Let's go ahead and commit. We said we were going to put in the reinforced plate, the small reinforced plate factory. Let's get that done. Can I hit the organization, put in a lookout tower? It's super temporary, right? So, okay, I'm thinking smelter. Constructor. Ah, see, we need reinforced plates to build a reinforced plates factory. Should only take us a second here. Ideally, we would have this so we would be able to make slightly faster belts, right? The Mark II belt is 2 times the speed of the Mark I, and we are going to want to use Mark IIs. Okay, so we want reinforced plates. I think we can do this all with iron. That's coming out of here. Iron plate. Cast screw. We still don't have enough. You know what? Give me a special crafting bench. Drop it right here. We'll bang out the necessary 2 reinforced plates, but then we're going to need a couple more screws. I love how these machines, they are big, but they also typically have a way to climb on top of them. So you can use it as a little point of view. Screws and plate. Perfect. I can't take that much clipping, even on a temporary base. All right, then we'll just dump all that into here. And this, of course, is going to accelerate our need upgrade to coal. Hey, I'm loving these new ley lines. Cool. Now, why did I put that splitter way over there? That doesn't make any sense. Let's try that again. All right, then we'll just connect this to the smelter. Bonk. Well, these two have full power. Oh, max construction went up. Looks like capacity dropped first. So does that mean we ran out of good stuff over here? I think that's what that means. They're claiming that we need more reinforced plate, but I think I might have overestimated a few things. This one ran out of fuel. Okay, that looks better. It's gonna burn those leaves like instantly. But that's okay. And then, let's see, now over here, why aren't we making... Ah, I had this set to wood. That explains it. Okay, so our small reinforced plate done. And I wanted to grab some of that so we could run our chainsaw here. Okay, that should be enough for now. So I just wanted to have enough to get that chainsaw. We're going to drop these leaves off. We want to have the ability to easily deal with both leaves and wood and nothing else. I mean, you can turn other things into power, but that's extreme. We don't need to do that. I'm just gonna accelerate this chunk right here. Okay. Got a little bit of these guys kind of in the way. I think we don't want to be right on the corner, but we want to be close to the corner. So somewhere like here-ish. We'll make the start. I don't think it's going to go quite that far out. But we'll leave ourselves some room. I always say things like, oh, that's plenty of room. And then I find out I don't have enough room. How many different ways can I say room? All right, and then let's get the stair mechanism where it needs to be. And what do you think? 1 or 2 spaces? I think 2 spaces before you start putting buildings in. Ugh, I don't even have a wall that has a door in it. Can I put these side by side in a 2-wall configuration? I should be able to, but they're going to claim that I can't. All right. That's unfortunate. We'll have to put this in with 2 1-hole conveyors. Kind of not enough room for anything to be built down here. So leaves on that side, wood on that side. We don't have the signs yet. Leave it to underclocked wood. So that's a reminder to myself that we don't have reinforced plates. That if you look at the output of the wood biomass recipe, it's pretty ridiculously strong compared to the leaf one. And since we're making power or using power to make power, it makes sense to take advantage of any underclocking opportunities that present themselves. But first, let's grab some materials from our... I forgot to set this. Boo! Total failure. This is why I normally check my work. Too often you build things in your mind, or maybe I should speak for myself. Too often I build things in my mind, and I get a sense that things are more done than they actually are. We'll do that there. We'll do that there. We'll put this in here. We'll grab this. We'll snag this right here. I actually expected this to work out a little better. Did I somehow sabotage ourselves again? Let's go over here. We'll change this to copper. Drop that off in there. I mean, I know we are putting a lot. We are putting a lot of stuff on this little situation. We exceeded our production capacity. That doesn't seem right. Oh, that's right. The excuse me. The freebies that you get don't have the same mojo as the other ones. Okay. I'm not really here to perfect the production of reinforced plate, though we probably need more than 4 at a time. Overclocking is such a bad idea at this point. Just enough to make another assembler if we choose to do that. I honestly don't think we need another assembler. I'm not sure why... Oh, wait. This guy I got there right here. Perfect. Let's pick those up. And I think I'm kind of imagining in my mind kind of a very basic ramp-based stairwell. So you can walk in here. I do want to have the counter stairwell over here. Maybe we need to move this over one more. Just give ourselves sufficient room. Now we're ready to build the biomass power plant. So I'm thinking door. Maybe we go like out here. So we have, I want to put in 3 constructors. I kind of want to say 1 for you. I kind of want to put it in the middle like this. But do I need that much space? Not really. Well, I need more space than that. So on this side, oh, I thought I dropped the, oh, I did, but then I moved it. Let's reorient ourselves here. This side we want you, and on this side we want you. And then I think, because if you look at it, biomass leaves. 120 leaves for 60 biomass. So we only need 1 because our belt is only 120. So 1 of those will work. Let's reline this. One reinforced plate short. For now, we'll use the basics. We'll come back and do an upgrade. Make it leave. Okay, and then on this side, we're gonna go straight in like so. And then biomass to wood. On this side, though, I mean, it's so much. Let's cut it to 50%. Even, well, see, the problem is now that I have 2 of these, can I just type this somewhere? Yeah, here we go. I think I just need to move this whole thing over a bit. Maybe a 2-story building is enough. So now I kind of want a couple things. I want storage for these guys. So if they ever get ahead, then they can keep churning out stuff. Okay, so now we've got biomass at this point. 2 more constructors should be more than enough. The problem is that by merging it down like that, we are capping it. But I want to have the ability to use the output of all of these constructors, or all of these. I don't want it to, like, oh, if you drop off wood, you only get 50% of the biomass power supply. I want everyone to always, no matter what I drop off, it's at full. So that upgrades it to solid biofuel, which when fully engaged will give us 120 solid biofuel per minute. If it can consume 120 times 2, which it can't because our belts are maxed out. I think I'm going to put that into the category of good enough for now. And we'll see if it haunts my dreams. My whole body casts a shadow now. That's an improvement. So you come in, you go up. It's already haunting my dreams, by the way. We're going to have to figure that out a little better. I wanted 12 of these. I think regardless, let's think about this for a second. Yeah, 2 of these, 120, that's perfect. So we could capture all of that in a single storage container. Are we all the way back over here? Wow. This building is getting big. I guess technically this doesn't have to be ramps anymore. This can be stairs. Much better. Then we've got the conveyor hole. I think we should put this on the bar. Let's put it on 9. We want 12 of these. 4 of 3 sounds like a great factor. We've left it to underclocked wood. And now we got to go to 212. Which is my reminder to make 12 biomass burners. So you're going to walk up here. We theoretically could expand this a little bit. Let's take this out. So that's kind of an easy one to put in, right? Because we can just say something like this. I'd like for them all to get equal amounts, and that could be my downfall. Well, the problem I'm having is that this is kind of inconveniently placed. Possible I shouldn't care, but I obviously do. If we go out like this, that's 50-50. I could do 6 on a line like this. We ran out of rods of all things. I think while we're over here, we'll check to see if we have any reinforced plates that we can grab. 92, that's a good chunk. The problem is I don't think I have any rods. I've been making plates exclusively. We'll just bang out a couple of rods for a second here. Exactly the problem I'm trying to solve. Oh, that was our concrete factory. I'll be right back as soon as this is done. All right, we constructed our required rods. Let's just do a little sorty sort there. And I think we are ready to head back. Especially now that we picked up a few of our reinforced plates from our temporary factory that we just built. And now we're going to have the upgrades of the belt just in time. Kind of thinking, like, how am I going to decorate this? I could just go side by side. That would make it a little, I mean, so here's the struggle, if you want to call it that. I like to have these get resources in equal amounts. Looks like in order to do this, though, we probably need to move this back. So we probably need to add one more line here. I think that's right. Oh. Oh, yeah. Don't need this at all. Okay. And then we can put in the biomass burners in for the 4th time. Production, no power. Yes, right here. And then we'll go 1 on that side. All right, we'll start with that half. And then let's put some power poles in. I'm thinking we'll go right here in the center. And we'll just connect a couple power situations in here. At this point, we've got power to make power. I hear things producing downstairs. This should be the fast belt. Fast in quotes. No. So then I'm trying to figure out, how do I really want to connect these? At the very least, I can upgrade these belts. I could put in another merger here. That is off by just the slightest amount. Oh, I see why. How bad do I want to fix this? Let's make this a splitter. High-speed belt this into here. Just do a nice 90-degree angle here. All right, hold on. What are you doing to me? Like this. Are you really going to be that weird? Sometimes the default is the best. And then go there. Then we can go straight into here. Then the rest of this can go in here. And then I'm going to pull this out as a splitter. This way this won't haunt my dreams. Because really what I'm trying to do is make sure that when we drop stuff, it goes all the way through and each machine has a, if not an equal, has a shot. So that way we don't have things backed up for too long. I don't like the way this is ending up. Let me clean this up a little bit. I know that's going to cause us to have a little bit of an issue with this connection, but I still think we want the storage container. Whether we can put it in a place that makes sense is another question. I guess I could just go like this. Let's use the old nudge hologram. Oh, the one time I use it, we actually put it exactly in the right spot. No nudge required. There we go. That's all a lot straighter, a lot cleaner, a lot neater. That's the shutdown sound of our primary. am having a heck of a time lining this up. Okay, that's looking about right. And now all we have to do is just finish the other half and we'll be done. Looks like we're out of inputs. So here's my thought. I'm gonna go up one. So splitter on top. I think we need 2 levels though. I know I've been playing for 2 hours. And let's see. So that is our splitter. That's actually enough for all of it right there. Oh, we're just short on rods. Painful. Let's go back and get them really quick. It'll also be an opportunity for us to grab some reinforced. Rods and plates. Beautiful. And you know what? I think I need to consider connecting this to the general factory. But we'll do that later, but that is something we need to go ahead and think about. Getting this guy powered up and in the fold. Dropping some power, and we're almost done. Okay, now, just to prove the point, let's get in here and cut down a few things. It's really kind of pathetic. We're trying to limit our carbs, but it's really turning into a when you try to limit the amount of stuff that you start with, it becomes really apparent when you go to upgrade how much you were able to do with so little. I think I'm gonna back off from our build area here. I want to pick up, I don't know, 1,000 leaves. Kind of in the zone now. I want to go for like 2,000 leaves. Inventory's full. Hey, we cranked out a little bit of concrete. I guess I could throw... I could throw these guys a bone. Make some more concrete before we connect them into the main area over here. And this is going to be a short building, right? It's just going to be a nice little introductory building. We'll have to get the signage so we can label these. This actually needs an upgrade because it's outputting at 120. I'm going to change this belt back to 60. And use it on the output side to give it the speed it really needs. There, I think that is good. 2 to 12 biomass burners. And we got all of that done in under 90 minutes. Not that I'm ever going to be a speed runner, but got a good chunk. And now this a nice 360 power for us to work with while we get our way to coal. Boo. I made this thing so tall I can't easily jump on top of it. All right. Yep, I think we're done. Just trying to think if there's anything else. Obviously, we'll get to the decor later. Because the kind of decor I want to do is going to require the signs, and we haven't unlocked the signs yet. So we'll come back to this building once we've unlocked signs. And add that in. I want to see if I can get this summer sloop.
Live, laugh, consume.
I can't tell if the aliens are religious or religiously commercial. Whoa! Yeah, we're gonna have to rebuild. We're gonna have to build out the rest of this so we can walk around it halfway decently. So that way you can walk into the general facade, and then as this building goes up, and the building's gonna edge right there. And maybe we'll put a curve or something in here. And it'll just make it a really short 2-story building. Nothing too dramatic. We'll probably have to go through and chop down all these trees. Or maybe we'll do like a inverted ramp situation and pull this in, then drop it down. Lots of fun stuff to do. But like I said, we're going to do the decor later. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.